Hello guys. Okay, so the name of this video is Sex is Ordained by God. I just came from a bridal shower, and the women there, the married women there, were giving advice to the wives to be. So my co-pastor, Pastor Joyce Sani, she gave the wife to be advice, and her advice was that, once you get married, you now have a license to practice. So basically, what she was saying is that sex is holy. Sex is ordained by God. It's just when you practice sex outside of marriage is when it becomes a sin. So, and when you don't practice it inside of marriage, over time, it also becomes a sin. And I'm going to show y'all a scripture where it talks about that. So basically, it's just like a doctor practices medicine. You can't do it. You can't be doing surgery on people without having a license. You need a license to do surgery. You need a license to be a pharmacist. I need a license to do hair. You can't practice things without a license. So basically, when you get that marriage certificate, you have the license to practice. You have a license to practice 24/7. That's a part of the duty. That's it. Sex was ordained by God. God created sex. It's holy. So some people, because the devil has kind of just painted sex as such a bad thing, because outside of marriage it is immoral, it's sexual immorality. So people feel like, okay, if you're a lady and you like sex, like you're a whore or you're a slut. No, if you're married, it's okay. That's the right thing to do. You're supposed to please your husband, and your husband's supposed to please you. Sex is not only for the man; it's for the woman as well. So, it's a 50-50 thing. You please him, he pleases you, and also God created sex. God used sex as a bonding thing. That's the thing that separates what makes. It's one of the things that makes a marriage. So of course, you have a relationship with someone else, but when the reason why God saves sex for marriage, because it's supposed to bond you two together. God wants to become married. He no longer sees you as Mr. and Mrs. He sees y'all as one person. So he created sex to bond each other together, and that's just what it is. Sex is for marriage, and once you do have that license, you're supposed to practice. So this is all to my single ladies or single men that are about to get married or looking at marriage in the future. Yes, sex outside of marriage is a sin. It's not, you're not supposed to do it. If you're doing it, it's best to stop. If you want, just to get right with God, basically, just to please God, and also because that's what His Word says. And I just thank God for His Word, because I have a couple of scriptures to show you guys. So the scripture that I'm going to show you guys is 1 Corinthians chapter 7. It's titled Principles of Marriage, and this is the English Standard Version. Now concerning the matters about which you wrote, it is good for a man not to have sexual relations with a woman, but because of the temptation of sexual immorality, each man should have his own wife, and each woman her own husband. The husband should give to his wife her conjugal rights, and likewise the wife to her husband. For the wife does not have authority over her own body, but the husband does. Likewise, the husband does not have authority over his own body, but the wife does. Do not deprive one another, except perhaps by argument for a limited time, that you may devote yourselves to prayer. But then come together again, so that Satan may not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. So basically, what that is saying is that due to our intimate desires which God placed in us, in order to fulfill those intimate desires, you must be married. That's basically what the beginning is saying. But because verse 2 says, but because of the temptation of sexual morality, each man should have his own wife. So basically, in order to have sex, you must be married, basically. And then also, verse 3 and 4 says, the husband should give his wife her conjugal rights, likewise the wife to her husband. So your rights are each other. Like, he has the right to you, you have the right to him. And basically when you step into a marriage, it's a part of your duty to fulfill. It's a part of your duty to satisfy your husband. The Bible says, "Woe to the man that causes another man or brother to sin." So, you say you're in a marriage, and you guys, one person stops. It's basically a sexless marriage, which will in the end become a sin, because if you deprive one another of that physical intimacy, it is kind of leading the other person to infidelity, and that's you causing someone to sin. At that point, it becomes you causing that person to sin. So a sexless marriage is a sin, and sex before marriage is a sin. Sex is for marriage, and sex is holy. Inside of a marriage, sex is holy. That's basically what I wanted to get at too. Is sex is holy. So for all of those people that are single and feel like, oh, okay, I can't wait, I have to practice to see, no, trust me, when you go to God in prayer, He's gonna send you the right one. That's what someone told me the other day. Oh, like, how are you so sure that if y'all don't practice, how you gonna know? God wouldn't do that to me. God wouldn't tell me to wait and then send me somebody that can't fulfill my needs, and I can't fulfill their needs. Like, I trust in God. God hasn't let me down. Ask God for the simplest thing, He does it. So that thing is not even. Ask God for the biggest thing, He does it. So that's nothing to God. As long as you trust in God, trust me, He got you. So that's like a little thing of your husband fulfilling your needs. That's something that's like this to God. So yeah, this is just a little video from the bridal shower. Just my co-pastor was like, you need to do a video. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a video. Hopefully there'll be more to come. Just gotta fight the laziness. But anyway, so I hope y'all enjoyed this. To the married couples, go, and then to the us single people, trust me, wait on the Lord. He's gonna renew our strength, and then we're gonna mount up like eagles and soar. Just gotta wait on God. Just wait on God. But anyway, I know He has something big in store for all of us, and I just can't wait to hear everyone's testimonies. And if y'all do have any testimonies or anything, any comments, please comment. I love to see people's comments. So comment, let me know what y'all think about this video. I hope it touched or ministered to someone. Don't lose hope, don't lose faith. I'm telling y'all, God is an on time God. God is always on time. So God, He already said He is His word. God is His word. So as long as He said it in the Bible, as long as He said it, He's going to do it. He holds His word above His name. So as long as He said it, He's going to do it. And I can definitely attest to that. For sure, I can attest to that. So, don't lose faith, guys. Stay strong. Stay strong. These are my new lashes. Well, they're not new, but they're my favorite. They were my favorite, but they kind of look like, sometimes they look cute, sometimes they look scary. So I don't know if I like them or if I love them or if they just alright. But anyway, and then I have my new dreads. They're fake dreads, but they look like real dreads. Once they get older, they're gonna look like real dreads. But anyway, hope you guys like my video. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. It's like every day I get a new subscriber. I'm just like, I haven't even been posting videos. You guys are the bomb. So thanks. I really appreciate it. I'm really gonna try to post more sermons. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna do it. Y'all just gonna see more sermons on here. By God's grace. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go now. Alright, bye.